The Maynooth University John and Pat Hume Doctoral Award Scheme will be explained in these slides here. Number 2 looks at the levels of the awards. The €18,000 scholarship consists of €16,000 stipend, €2,000 in fees. Next is a €10,000 scholarship. €9,000 stipend is within this and €1,000 towards expenses. And the final one is a fee waiver scholarship. This one has no stipend or expenses within it, but it does waive the fees. And within the fee waiver scholarship, part-time students can apply. Within the scheme for this scholarship, there's also the funds 3 Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Hume Awards. These are inclusive of Women in STEM, WISH Doctoral Awards, and the Maynooth Access Programme Doctoral Award. So for the Hume WISH Award, there we're talking about €18,000 scholarship. That's a €16,000 stipend with a €2,000 expense and a fee waiver. And then the Hume MAP, as we will see on slide 2, €10,000 scholarship, which is the €9,000 stipend and €1,000 towards expenses, open to EU and non-EU applicants. On slide 5, we're going to look at the award scheme overview. And who is this for and what does it require? So you're looking at those at the beginning of their PhD journey should only apply. So it does not include people who are in a second year, third year or fourth year. There's an online application system through PAC. This requires 2 referees and one of the supervisors. You may have 1 or 2 supervisors. One of them can be a referee also. And they need to confirm that they are going to supervise the supervisor. And this evaluation process is 2-part. So the department evaluates and the faculty as well. Allocations are done at a faculty level and the application deadline is now April 24th. The supervisors and referees deadline is the same date. Without their reply back into your application through the prompt they received, requesting for a referee and supervisor recommendation and details, you cannot submit until that's within it. Eligibility includes academic excellence, first class or upper second class honours bachelor's degree, or in the equivalent discipline of the Department of Application, or indeed in a cognate discipline approved by the proposed supervisor. You may also hold a master's or researcher taught degree in the discipline of the Department of Application or cognate discipline as approved by the proposed supervisor. Current students eligible to apply on the basis of expected results is absolutely fine. Conditional offers will be given subject to meeting eligibility criteria, and that's all within the online application process. So please do apply if you are at that stage where you're awaiting results. That is fine, you can apply if you think you're on schedule to receive the academic excellence of a first class or an upper second class honours bachelor's degree. The eligibility exclusions, however, are that anybody in a subsequent year, so second, third and fourth year PhD students cannot apply. Students previously awarded the John and Pat Hume Scholarship are ineligible. So if you've previously put in an application for this award and received it and then turned it down, you cannot apply again. The terms and conditions for all eligibility criteria can be questioned with us, checked with us here in graduate studies at Hume PhD Scholarship at mu.ie, or indeed look at the terms and conditions on the webpage. Evaluation criteria also includes the quality of the applicant, the quality of the project proposal and the fit of the proposed research and the candidate with the department's expertise in research areas. So as you'll see here on slide number 8, the quality of the applicant is assessed by the department and faculty, as is the following project proposal one. But the fit of the proposed research is assessed by the department only, and each carry equal weighting. The Dean of the Graduate Studies, in collaboration with the EDI Access Office, will use the Hume EDI section of the application form to identify applicants for the WISH and MAP awards. So the EDI map is available to applicants who are underrepresented in higher education. And this includes entrance to higher education from socio-economic groups that have low participation in higher education. For example, through the higher education access route here, or supported by the Access Office. First-time mature students or students with disabilities enters through Disability Access Route to Education, DARE, or supported by Disability Office. And it also includes Irish travellers. As part of the Athena Swan initiative, the university funds 2 Women in STEM WISH awards annually, and awards will be offered to the top 2 ranked female doctoral applicants who demonstrated excellence in academic coursework and research. The WISH awards are available for STEM research projects with particular priority given to the departments in which female students are underrepresented. And as you can see there in slide number 10, they're listed as chemistry, computer science, electronic engineering, experimental physics and theoretical physics. And all eligible applicants for the WISH awards would also be considered automatically for the John and Pat Hume Doctoral General Award. So you'll see the overview on slide number 11 includes what you will need: the person details, the contact details, the academic history, undergraduate qualifications, postgraduate qualifications, contact details, academic history, undergrad, postgrad qualifications to be included there, the proposed research project information, personal statement. If you're applying for the EDI awards or the WISH and MAP Hume awards, you only complete that section if you're applying for them. Supervisor recommender support is required. Document upload checklist will be looked at, and the review of the application then, just to make sure you have everything within it that you need to. But as a safeguard, it prompts you. So if you don't have something within the online application, it is intuitive like that. So it'll remind you you're missing something. Slide number 13 or number 12 looks at the proposed research project abstract. And this is a very important part of the application, and there's a 2-step evaluation process. So be reminded that when you're writing your content for your application, that it's going to be assessed by expert and non-expert evaluators. So while you do have to go into detail on your research topic and keep it specific to the subject and using the language within that area, be aware that it should also be possible for somebody else from a non-specific subject specific to your area to read it and understand it. Communicate effectively with both types of evaluators, therefore. The personal statement is discussed in slide number 14, and this is where you're going to explain why you wish to pursue a programme of research at Maynooth University in this area that you've chosen. And information should be included on any relevant experience that you have which inform your desire to pursue the particular research degree you're hoping to pursue. And don't be afraid to include any non-academic interests and motivations that you have. Academic and non are good to include. It's explaining why you are suited for this specific research that you're looking to kind of come across from the person statement. It shouldn't exceed 500 words. The fit of the applicant and department section is a statement of 300 words or less, and that is demonstrating the alignment of your proposed project with the academic department's expertise and research areas. So the fit of applicant should not exceed 300 words overall. On slide number 15, we're looking at the EDI MAP applicant, and within here you will see you should be considered for the scholarship under Maynooth Access Programme. Explain why you should be. Is it your socio-economic background? Is it the impact of a disability? And consult with the MU Access Office here if you're unsure about the eligibility. And slide number 16 is looking at academic references. So choose the right referees. So academic referees, but if you have not been within the academic area for some time, professional referees can be given also. It's mandatory for all applicants, including past and current Maynooth University students, to have these. And don't be afraid to contact the referees before they're receiving a prompt from within your application. Touch base with them beforehand. First of all, think about who you're asking to be a referee. Touch base with them beforehand to say, I'm thinking of putting your name and email into a prompt for the online scholarship. Is this okay? This is what I'm hoping to research. And that way it'll make it easier if you need to follow up with them. Hi, I'm just waiting on this, just wondering. Stay in communication with them, because perhaps they're away at that time, or they're going to be away at that time, so they'll let you know beforehand. I can do this the week before. And thank them afterwards, as you never know when your paths may cross again. There's an online referee form, and there's also a referee guide. So this must be complied with. Slide number 17 looks at the supervisors. So again, make initial contact with them. Not just for the sake of the online application, but you will need to have done this prior to even starting the application. You need to have approached somebody who you're hoping will be your supervisor, to get them to agree to be your supervisor, to get them to talk about the proposed research topic that you're doing and agree that. And they should be on the drop-down list of the online application. If not, do email Hume, PhD scholarship at mu.ie. An automatic email will issue to the prospective supervisor, and the application system will not allow you to submit your application until they have actually responded positively to the email. They are asked to confirm two options. One, that they are willing to supervise you as a student, subject to them being awarded a Hume scholarship, or they are not in a position to supervise a student. And it allows you to select another person if that's the response that has come back. Slide number 18 focuses on the key dates. So 24th of April, no late applications are accepted, and results that are expected from this are looking at early to mid-June, and the start date then being September 2020 or January 21. Do's and don'ts and tips for proposal preparation. Slide number 19 is looking at, do remember when you're doing this, as a process that you're only looking at now for the first time. If that's the case, this isn't something that you will only be doing now. It's part of grantsmanship, and it's a learned skill, and it is good to begin somewhere in learning how to do this. As part of your research PhD, it'll be required at some other point in time, or even later on through work. Make the process easier on yourself. Be positive about your project and be prepared. And the positivity that you have about your project will come across in your application. And if you're not positive about it, it will come across that you're not positive about it. And slide number 20, we look at the do's and don'ts here. So again, put yourself in the mind of the reviewer so that it can be read in light of anybody coming from different backgrounds. Be positive about your project, and you can only get the points for your application from what you actually include in your proposal. So keep it to the topic, keep it short, to the point, but also avoid vague language and balancing the background into the main text of it. Make it as easy as possible for the reviewers. Spell things out, include diagrams, numbers of people you're interviewing, maybe what it is you're examining exactly, what archives, sampling, etc., and consult with the prospective supervisor to get feedback on the actual application you're putting in. Get somebody to proofread it, a partner, a friend, somebody you're sharing accommodation with. Comply with the terms and conditions within it, and read the guide for applicants. This can help you. And submit on time. Don't leave it to the last minute. As I said, people could be away, including those that you require to get feedback from, like the supervisors and the referees. So avoid last minute submission. This will keep stress to a minimum. And I suppose, unfortunately, sometimes last minute is when technical difficulties can happen. So do avoid last minute submissions. Online application system for the scholarship is available through PAC. Slide number 21 includes the URL address, v2.pac.ie/institute/2. Once you start your online application, you can return to it and keep saving the saved draft and come back and continue on. It is easy within it to prompt referees and supervisors, and you upload transcripts within it, but there are no changes possible once the application is submitted. When you're applying, you may need some supports, questions you may have as well. So we're looking here at slide number 22, the terms and conditions, the guides for applicants, the frequently asked questions, and the guide for referees are all available under the postgraduate webpage, under fees and funding, and under John and Pat Hume, and the URL link is there within slide 22. And if you cannot find the answer here, or if you have any problem in finding any documents from other institutions to input into your online application for the scholarship, or if somebody is not getting back to you and you really do want to submit your application and you think this is due to unforeseen circumstances, do contact us and just share that information with us so we can see how, if we can, help get your application submitted for you. We're at Hume PhD Scholarship at mu.ie. And any questions, as you see on slide 23, there are a list of frequently asked questions, and there's a URL for that there. But again, feel free to email us if there's nothing within those that is suiting you. When you're in the online application system through PAC, this is the same website that you go to do a course application. However, within it, under Maynooth University Institute within PAC, you will see at the top there's a drop-down menu, brings you into Maynooth University, and from there it's asking you, do you wish to apply for a John and Pat Hume Doctoral Award in the main page. You click within that, and that leads you forward into a page where you can register. Just like any website, you're going to register as a user, and that is your own login, and then you go ahead and use that to log in to apply for the John and Pat Hume, select the department and proceed from there. Once you have this application done, this is the application for this scholarship. If you were successful in the scholarship and you wish to go ahead and pursue the PhD, you will be required to do a PAC course application. You will come back into this PAC system then, however, you will go to the course section. You can use your same login details at that point, but you will be selecting course. Please forward any queries to myself or Marie Murphy at Hume PhD Scholarship at mu.ie in the Graduate Studies Office. Thank you.